Absolute bloody legends, welcome back to Fat Chat. Now, the guest that I've got today, he's one of my very good friends. I'm bloody excited to see him on the video call right now with me. He's coming back to Perth next week. We're getting stuck back into training. It's my favourite time of year when he's got his off season. He has been overseas in Japan playing for the Shimane Magic. We're going to talk all about that and how the year's gone so far, but more importantly, in the next sort of like month or two, leading up to the Olympics, he's been named in the Boomers squad. So he's fighting for a spot. He's got all this exciting training coming on up and then hopefully leading into Paris. Please welcome Nick Kay. How are you, mate?
Hey, man. Great to be on here again. And yeah, looking forward to getting back to Perth and getting stuck into it.
So good, mate. So where are you at the moment? So you obviously just finished the season over in Japan with Shimane. How did the year go in general?
Yeah, roller coaster, that's for sure. But kind of finished up a little bit short of where we wanted to. Just missed out on the playoffs by a game or two. And then just on a bit of a detour on the way back to Perth via my family in Tamworth. So spending 2 weeks here, family seeing everyone and stuff, and then get back into it when we get back to Perth and try to get ready for hopefully the Olympics if we can make it.
Yeah, love it. So you're with Em and with your new son Logan, who I got to spend some time with in Japan. Big fan of Logan. Logan's great fun. How's he going with all the travel? I can hear him in the background a little bit. He wants to be on Fat Chat. Bring him on.
He does. You want to check? Come say hello. Come say hello.
Hey Logan, how are you, mate? How are you, Em? Yes, Logan. Hey. Hello.
Hey.
Man, he's going to be so tall.
Now he's really interested. Who's this guy? I remember you.
Hey. I can't wait to see him soon. It's going to be
he's done so well. Like, we were freaking out a bit about that trip back and stuff, but he slept most of the time. He was great. And then these 2 weeks have been pretty hectic just because all my nieces and nephews are around and we're all staying in the same place. So it's non-stop, but it's cool just to see him socialise with them and stuff and kind of build those relationships. So
definitely. Well, like speaking of him being such a good baby and sleeping through anything, one of the games that we came and saw you was what was the town? Gunma, the most random town you'd ever go to in Japan. It's like 2 hours out. Bizarre. The only thing this place has got is a red light district. That's all it's got, and the basketball. The most bizarre town. We go to the basketball, but I tell you what, that was one of the most entertaining places I've ever watched basketball in my life. It was like Tomorrowland and basketball collided, and it was this filthy drum and bass stuff and laser lights, the whole thing. Like, my ears were ringing after. It was unbelievable. But then Logan is sitting with us the whole time, and he slept throughout the whole game.
It's just too much of a rage before the game. You got too jacked up and then a quick little nap.
He's got oh my God, I can't wait. He's going to have the biggest drum and bass, soft spot, I reckon, when he's older.
The little dance moves are starting to kick in now. So hopefully this season we'll see a bit more of it.
So good. So obviously really excited with all the Olympic stuff coming up. What's like the next month, 2 months leading up to hopefully Paris look like for you with the Boomers squad? Because it's a bit different that obviously like a lot of the other athletes that are competing in athletics and that sort of thing, they'd already know by now that they're going, but they haven't even selected the final team yet, right?
Yeah, exactly. So even just trying to make it to, we're at 17 now, and even making it to this stage, it's still been a bit of I hope I'm in that last squad doing all I can to try and show that I'm at a level in which I can make that final team. And so you're trying to be peaking when it comes to getting to that camp, being ready to go. And they're not long camps, so you don't have time to work your way into it. So this next month's going to be really big. Needed a short break after season. So it took a couple of weeks to refresh, let the body get back to good. And now it's just got 1 month really to get down, get everything I need and be feeling the best I can, moving the best I can, shooting the best I can heading into it. So there's no option but to show that I should be in the team. And it's by performing and doing the right things there that gives you that opportunity.
Absolutely. So whereabouts is the camp being held for this time around?
In Melbourne this time, so
nice.
It should be good. We've got a lot of times we're down in Melbourne and stuff, so pretty familiar environment. A lot of things around, a lot of guys are pretty familiar with that area and that, so that helps. And then I think we've got a couple of games against China there as well, so it's a good opportunity to really showcase what we can do and what start the whole Olympic campaign off right.
Most definitely. And you went to the most recent Olympics in Tokyo, but that was obviously through all COVID stuff and there was no crowds. Even your family couldn't come and watch any of the games, which would have just been, such a different experience to what everybody that's going to the Olympics this time around is going to be, feeling and experiencing. What was, I guess, that experience like? And then are you also like really, even more so motivated because this time around you'll get to have, the full cool Olympic experience that you're probably really hoping that you would have the Tokyo time around?
Yeah, you definitely kind of missed out on a few of those things. The last one, not having the crowds when you're doing the opening ceremony and stuff. There wasn't the massive crowd numbers and everyone cheering, all those kind of things. And I guess that's all I've kind of got to experience is that part of it. And I mean, when I look back at like the goal was to make an Olympics, and I was fortunate enough to get to do that. And then it just got me so hungry to want to do it again. And as you said, with those extra benefits of having family and stuff, be able to be there and support you, like, I don't think there's anything that would make you more hungry to get back there and do whatever it takes to be in that team and be as successful as possible.
Most definitely. And like throughout the year as well, you've been doing like the other Boomers squad tournaments for like the World Cup, some like lead up games, some like other little tournaments and like the Asia Cup and whatever as well. What's it like to be part of the Boomers? Because like, you always hear, you've been on here talking about it, that it's just such like a tight knit team. And it's, everybody is, really buying into everything that the Australian basketball puts together. What kind of makes it so different and what makes it like that culture,
I guess it's like consistency and having guys that have been there for such a long time and everyone who's a part of it experiences what it means to be a Boomer, and then it's your job once you've been a part of it to then carry that on and give it to the next person that's involved with it. So guys like Paddy, Joe and that instilled that in myself and others, and now those little windows, I feel like I want to be a part of them, not only just to play basketball, but to also show the guys that are going to be there in the future that this is what we need to do. These are the standards we have, and this is what it is to be a Boomer. So go out there, give it your all, play the right way, and then when the next group comes through, you can then pass that on to them as well.
Most definitely. And like, I know the goal is always to, to win a gold medal, but it's been such a thing for like the last World Cup and the Olympics that the team and the squad that the Boomers have put together, it's been stacked. There's so many NBA players. There's, great, local talents. It's unreal. It's a really, really great team. And with that buy-in, like you're talking about, and that great culture, you've gotten so close, and you got you obviously won the bronze medal in Tokyo, and the World Cup had a really good, pretty good run with it as well. What's the goal this year? Is it thinking that this is maybe the last sort of shot for a little while, because obviously some of the guys that are aging a bit more with like, Paddy and Joe, this is going to be their last Olympics. Are you sort of thinking that this is the last shot for a little while, that it could happen with the stacked team that you got?
Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't say it's the last shot. I'd say it's the last opportunity for certain guys.
With that particular team, yeah.
With that group, and especially guys like Paddy and Joe who have been there and been involved with it for so long. It is 4 years between the next one. So it might be the last shot. So going out there and doing it all for them and trying to go as far as possible. But it is just another opportunity. It's making the most of this opportunity that we have, because as you said, you never know if you'll get another opportunity at it. And we've obviously got such a talented group coming through as well in the younger part of it, that I don't think this will be our only crack ever to have to win a gold. But right now, it's our best crack at this current point in time. So go out there, give it all we've got, and do all we can, because you don't know what the next one will be like or what could happen. So definitely don't have any regrets. Go out there, play hard, and be the first group to win a gold, because we've never done that, and that would be something that you'd never be able to forget.
It'd be huge. I mean, the bronze medal was so big. Like, imagine what it would be like going that next level, getting a silver or getting a gold. Like, could you imagine? Like, be absolutely next level.
Yeah, I don't. It's almost too hard to even imagine how epic that would be and what it would be like. But it's knowing how cool it could potentially be, and what it would mean, not for just us, but for everyone else. That, all right, let's be as ready as possible. Let's give it all we've got. And also, that's what I love about the Boomers culture. It's, you might play 2 minutes, you might not play, or you might play 30, and it's whatever you're out there, you going for it. You're giving it all you can for the guys around you, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely. And what's come out as well that's obviously been super viral and all over my socials is the stacked Team USA that they're sending for this one. Oh my God, there are some names in there. Like, except for for USA, who else do you think is going to be really strong this time around?
Well, even just looking at the pool we've got, like we've got Canada, potentially like a Spain, maybe a Slovenia or Greece. Like, it's a tough pool, and you've got to win at minimum. You've got to come in the top two to at least guarantee yourself a spot in the next part. So there's no games you can really just go, okay, we're going to walk into this and we're going to be fine. It's going all out. And I guess that's the draw leading up to it helps us because we've got some tough games in there, and we've got to be as ready as possible. And that's why you want the best team you can. You want everyone to be peaking, and having that World Cup last time, hopefully that'll help us be better for this time.
Absolutely, man. And you've just signed another year contract with Shimane. Congratulations. How good's that?
Appreciate it. As you know, it's a nice little place down there in Japan, and the crowd's great. The fans are awesome, and just the family and I are really happy there. So we're soaking it up while we can and enjoying it.
Most definitely. Well, it gives me one more excuse to definitely one more year to come on over to Japan and watch more games and visit you guys as well, which is good. So
absolutely, you're loved over there, mate. All the fans are.
I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it in Japan. It's so good, so good. So you're back on. We're back on Monday, right?
Yep. Back Monday.
So when's our first session? When do we start?
Probably Tuesday, the way we normally work. So
I love it.
Hit the gym and stuff and start working back. Like I said, it's only a short window, so just no days really to waste, and be as ready as possible heading into our camp on June 25th.
So good. And it's like my favorite time of year to train because I just try to show off the whole time as much as I possibly can in the gym training with you and try to keep up and throw around the weights that you do. But I've come off 5 days in Bali that I've been going 2 a days. I'm killing it. I'm feeling fresh. So I reckon you're in trouble, man. Are you in trouble?
I think I am too. We were talking about it before that at least last year you had a marathon or an Ironman to run, and I could at least keep up with a few of the weights parts because you're too busy running every day now. It's going to be tough to keep up. So I might have to get a few little sessions in before Monday to at least not be smoked out of the park.
I love it. I don't think it's going to help me that much anyway. I'll say all this stuff now, but you're an absolute beast in the gym. But I can't wait, mate. And I reckon that, obviously leading into the Olympic stuff, I want to see if we can make you our man on the ground when it's all happening and zoom in and, check in and get the vibe of the village and how everything's going, hopefully, with if this team selections go the way that we want them to go. And I can't wait to watch it, mate. But one of my favorite people to train with and hang out with and everything, and can't wait to see how everything goes over the next couple of months.
Looking forward to it, man. Can't wait, and let's do what it takes. I'd love to be in that group and that team, and I mean our sessions are something that really helps me get there, so looking forward to this next month of getting ready for it.
Let's go. I'll see you Tuesday.
Let's do it. See you
Thanks,
later.
mate.